this.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, I like that too. Come on, you're off.
Oh, okay.
Knowledge that goes back to like systems, the sizing of the toilet system compared to the sizing of the wine cellar, placement of cracks, how well it fit.
Sì, sono peli da deposizione.
Yes, family members. So it was invented originally by Monty for his father, who came home for a couple of years, the end of his life, didn't want the indignity of bedpans and remotes. He makes, he's an artist engineer, he makes things move. He thought, I can't make it move. So he designed the first iteration, so the whole of the bedroom was just a cabinet. And basically it was really discreet, so family members just thought, at night, you couldn't get to a family bathroom.
That is freaking awesome.
Opposite place.
That is very, very ingenious. I like that.
Well, it's unique, it's the only one.
That you can use on exteriors, showers, backsplash, accent walls, fireplaces, different applications.
And then how do you install it? Do you put it, like, what's the backing?
You can use many type of backings. We sell the glue, a polymer-based adhesive, flexible, waterproof.
Okay.
We use a Dragwell full substrate application, and you can use, I don't know, sheetrock, metal, aluminum.
Okay, so it can go on back. So it's exterior and interior?
Wood, exterior, yes.
So it's got that stone feel to it. And this is translucent. Interesting.
This is a translucent. This is the same collection with different backing that is that you can backlight. This is the marble book match. We have like 4 different decors book match.
Really neat. So you can.
We have a new.
They come in panels, or they come in also in sheets.
Panels 2x4 like this one.
Okay.
Then the other standard size is almost 4x8.
Okay.
You can cut it to size. We can cut to size if you need. We can provide the service. We can also
Love it.
offer custom sizes with longer lead time, depending on the stone. We have
Fantastic. Thank you.
yeah,
Perfect.
Sure.
What you're seeing on the screen is we can do this. This system is scalable, so we can do this for a baseball stadium as well.
Okay.
It retrofits onto any existing toilet. So I'm going to turn off the smoke.
Okay.
I'm going to turn on the fan. And what you'll see, it's not spectacularly fast, but that's good because it allows us to use tubing and an air pump, right? You see it's pulling down.
Yeah.
Then once it's done that, it uses the overflow plates. It draws air up using the existing water flow channels. And then you can either put it outside or you can put it into your plumbing through a single little tiny hole. You see it's going down. So imagine you hit the button, you do your business, it never gets in the room.
But is it pulling down? So wouldn't the water get in the way?
Well, the water, it would use these channels here.
Oh, gotcha.
I could have done it with water, but this was easier. It shows you how much air it's actually moving.
Yeah. That's cool.
So, but the nice thing is we can actually do this as a central home system too. So imagine there's a pump cluster that's in your basement, connected to every toilet.
Really?
And it would allow the manufacturers to then deliver a sniffer-ready toilet that's easy to connect at a very low price. We've got all the hardware as part of the facility.
Yeah.
So for $200 a toilet, maybe $1,000 with labor on a 400,000 brand new home. You solve the problem, and you've also given the toilet manufacturers 12-volt power to do their smart features, right?
That's wild.
It's big. Commercial application.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So that's the next thing. It's scalable.
Tells?
It's on the video.
And again, you can get them in white, colored, different style options.
And you do different various sizes?
Yeah,
I mean, like
30 inch, 36, 48, 60.
Okay, okay.
Yes, you can do that. How long does it take shipping time?
I was looking at getting the triple concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing is I need to provide it.
Is it a big project? And then it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah,
What's that?
yeah, I'm probably gonna record this.
Glue's going to stick right into this piece of the problem.
Correct. And the fit says
What about when you did it this year?
you can put them on the ceiling. A lot of times. The Hydroblock is just a lightweight, high-speed shower system. Everything is going more low profile.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
There we go.
So it's just a lightweight, high-speed shower system. So unlike the other competition, the moment you install our shower, you can set tile. So the polyurethane sealant that we use is proprietary. It's a very specific recipe that we have. It's not offensive to the nose or anything. You can use it in confined spaces, but it cures underwater and behind thin set. So unlike all the other shower systems where you get it to a certain point and you got to stop for the day because it needs 24 hours to cure, our system, it's curing immediately. You can just, the moment you put this together, you can start setting tile. So, very low profile. People like the barrier-free looks nowadays. When I used to sell a curbless shower, it was an ADA shower. Somebody usually had some special needs, or maybe it was aging in place. Now people want curbless showers just because it's the look. That's what they want. So we are the curbless shower people. Even on a large shower pan like this, it's only an inch thick at the outer edge. So you can easily cut your subfloor out, reframe it down between the joists, set the pan at joist height. I know I'm making this all sound really easy, but that's how you do it. And then now you're basically, then the pan would stick out maybe a 1/4 of an inch proud, and that's what you meet right there at the threshold with a 1/4 inch board, effectively giving yourself a barrier-free shower.
And what size panels do they come in?
All shapes and sizes. We can do entire rooms. You can daisy chain them all together. So this is an example of our flat board here. Then all of a sudden it breaks to the 4-way CNC cut pan.
Now, do y'all do the inserts as well? Or?
We do. You can
Okay.
make niches out of our wall board. We also sell 7 different sizes of prefabricated niches as well.
Okay, okay. What about this bench?
That bench is just it's a concept idea of what we don't want you to do is drill through our product to mount steel rods to reinforce everything with 2x4s. That thinking is gone now. You place your pan, you set the wall boards, effectively creating a waterproof cubicle. Now you frame your benches and your accessories out of foam. There is no puncturing, there is no anything that's going to compromise the waterproof.
Love it.
So
All right.
you're going to see more sealant than what you see here in the real application, but hundreds and hundreds of PSI.
Are y'all using tape for the joints or just a membrane?
You'll use mesh tape at the 90s, just right where the pan meets the wall, right where the top of the bench meets the wall. You'll put some mesh tape there. And I know you're filming this, but so here's a bench that we just framed really quick out of 2-inch material, and those are 3 grown men standing on it on our shipping scale to the tune of 561 pounds.
I love it.
It's just foam glued to the wall. It's not reinforced with wood at all whatsoever.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Huh. And y'all have a certain kind of glue that is.
Yeah, it's
specific
our
for that?
sealant. It's hydroblock sealant. People use it for things it was never even designed. People patch gutters with it because I mean it's you could.
I mean, is it like create a bond?
Yeah, it's a very tenacious bond.
Okay, I
But you
mean-
could dive down to the bottom of a swimming pool and make a repair. It's not really what it's designed for, but it is. Water doesn't hurt it. Water just makes it flash off
Yeah, right.
even harder. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You're using
Thanks
that
for your
over the table.
And they were going to tile it, and they always sliver cut valve. The Jim was freaking out. He said,
There's actually a more
green.
one of the newest ones back there.
Yeah, pop those out. And now I can put it up to a half-inch in each direction. Jason suggests. Now that being said, we're moving to this soon. Check this out. instead of a grate, it's going to be like this.
This is for gauge.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can do it anywhere.
She's all like.
Linear drain example here.
These are some done.
Are you giving her a hard time?
No, I give her feedback. I teach her, but she's like,
Three and five. We're hanging out with them.
So that's why I need to get into
Yeah, I'm from Houston, close by.
Okay.
Do you mind if I scan your information? Yeah, I can email you the morning. So what do you guys do?
Sides up and around, and the air is constantly doing this. So you don't have to turn your food, you have the same temperature throughout the entire oven. You also are heating from the bottom. That quarter-right stone, that's what they use in a commercial pizza oven. It can be heated directly. The very first time I ever got to use one of those, I thought I had shattered it. I left it on for like 3 hours because I got a phone call while I was testing it. Went outside, it was just a little brown. I had a Fire Magic E790 on high for 3 hours and that didn't break. Those quarter-right stones are very, very hard. So you have your wind deflector up here, and you have a triple-walled hood. The great thing about the triple-walled hood, something happens if Gilligan drops a coconut on your pizza oven, you don't have to replace the whole pizza oven. You can take the hood off and put a new hood on it. So that's another great feature for the pizza oven. What am I missing here? So thermostatic control. We're the first luxury grill company to put out a thermostatic controlled pizza oven, which means if you put this to 450 degrees, it's going to be about 450 degrees in there within 10 degrees or so. This is not a high, low, medium pizza oven. You're cooking it at the temperature you want to cook.
what's the maximum?
You can go up to 750 degrees. You can go as low as 180 degrees. You can make jerky in there. Did I miss anything on that? Oh, and a gravity latch handle. So I've cut my hand on this once, so I got to be careful. Your kid can't just come up and open the pizza oven. They actually have to lift and let that fall forward. Now they're going to figure that out the first time, but it's going to give you an opportunity to teach them that that's hot. Oh yeah, you can pull this out, and this door will hold 50 pounds. So when you ask what the difference is, it's quality of build and quality of steel. Right under that line. Performance difference between an echelon and a grill. The difference is that you can control from your phone. This you control from your phone.
Commerce department, just because product shouldn't happen. Unless you want to drive over to Nashville, the only advantage to doing that, you can pick them up assembled for your jobs, if that makes sense.
That's a new code too. It's rigid, soft.
Now you need to sell the sauna because how many people have asked about the sauna so far? I think they're happy with several people.
Sort of.
You guys can send me a sauna company next year.
Does it rotate?
Yeah. It's just a hot top.
Just a hot top, yeah, but I'm not going to mix it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm good with that because I really want them.
Yeah, right.
But I was saying, cut yourself enough before you can make one up.
It doesn't matter about
Between the
Oh no,
studs.
I think he's on each.
That's a cabin for you were looking at. Similar. I mean, that's not what they're selling here, but
No, well, Cristiano's going to work with you guys to try to figure out where we're going to look at what our cost is for the full shower install, including the green ordinance and all of that. And then we'll have to figure out, okay, what do we pay for the panel that still makes sense.
Can be used for like a backsplash in the kitchen.
So you can scan this and that's the only
for a mesh, like a wire metal mesh
Scan it?
wallpaper. That's the name of the company.
Go online, scan everything.
That's a great accent.
Just like this is
building directions.
You don't have a sample of this kind.
Which one do you want?
It's,
This one?
yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Let me see if I can.
And you can also order them also with a paper bag. So we ship from New York, anywhere in the United States.
The nice thing about this, you don't need to advance.
Yeah, I mean, especially like I never even thought of doing something like this in the bedroom.
No, like when I'm interviewing, I'm not getting the full, like, so how do I get further? Check that out. Wow.
It's like black light,
Yeah, like you guys are all professional. It's for them. For her to do a job, not to be babysitted. Okay. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
But are you mainly looking at right way? Yeah.
Happy Bible. 800 kilo。500不是可以吗？400。100 kilogram. 400. It's not 800. 400. What kilo? 它很轻。
Tell us all about it. How are the peanuts? How are the peanuts? Would you like some wine with that?
Why not?
Go behind it. Money pit. All right, I like it. Appreciate it. I got 2 tubes.
What did I miss?
Not news.
Right now, and whether you got a nice cut right there too. So surrounded it with stainless steel banding, super heavy duty.
What are these?
It's called a smart clip. It's a permanent connection fitting for plastic.
Okay.
This will go copper, PVC, and plastic. This one strictly is for like a PEX or a PERT, which is what we manufacture.
Can you run air, compressed air through PEX?
Yeah.
And this will give you the same, this will give you the seal?
Yeah.
Alright, this facial express says otherwise.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
They test with air
I don't
all the
know.
time.
Yeah, we test with air to make sure there's no leaks, but running air as opposed to, so you're just talking about testing.
Say 100 psi.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be fine.
I thought you meant actually running compressed air as an option. No, that's not meant for.
Right.
It's meant for water.
Yeah. We know.
Okay.
But yeah, absolutely.
This is the Work IQ, right? This is the Work IQ vise. It's a position vise. It's the most innovative vise there is on the market today. What's nice about this product is you're always putting your work in a comfortable working position for you. got a clamp right here on the bottom that releases the torque, right? So when I release that clamp, I release the torque on the vise, now I can take this and move this around in any position I want to work in. So, if I'm working from this position right here and doing some copper sweating here, without having to take the pipe out of the vise, I can now move it around and work on the other end of the vise. Clamp it back down. As you can tell, I'm not going to move, right? Now, if I'm getting into some heavy duty work, you see right here, there's a slot going right down the side of the ball, bottom of the ball. There's also one on the other side, so it's basically a crosshatch. So if I'm doing some heavy torque work, I can take this pin and I can lock that vise down right there, and now I'm just going to basically lift the bench off the ground. It's not going to come out and move through. Now it's in the unlock position. I can store it. I can go right back to positioning anywhere I want, clamp it right down and go to town. The other unique thing about this vise, among other vices, is it has, depending on the application you're working on, different sleeves for different things. So I was just working on copper, so I've got silicone inlaid sleeves. If I'm working on galvanized, I've got the steel insert sleeves right here. I pop those right down, lock them into position with my pins, right? I just grab my piece of galvanized pipe, slide it right in there. Now I can do my welding work, my pipe fitting work, whatever I want to do. Again, positioning it however I want to position it, so I'm always working in a stand-up, comfortable position. The last thing this has is the quick connect system. The quick connect system comes with LED rechargeable light. Plugs right into the vise. So if I'm in the shop, they get dark sometimes, right? I've got my LED light right here. So I can adjust that, it's rechargeable, take it right out, carry it with me as a belt. Also has a magnifying glass and a cell phone holder, so you can look at your YouTube video on how to fix something.
So you can watch this video
so you can watch this video while you're playing with the vise. But it's a great product, retails for $279, available at workiqtools.com and Ace and True Value hardware stores. Same True Value hardware. We do larger sheet metal, larger pieces of wood. Put that over there. We go. And then you buy those separate. $99. Okay.
Steel with roller blades, wheels. It's a toggle clamp to secure the door in place. It's already calibrated when you receive it. All you have to do is put these wheels in and the handles on, and it's ready for action. This is a magnetic spacer system, infinite. It's got magnets on the bottom. This gridded pattern up here is two rulers of metric and English equivalents. So if you're not going to install a door, you're going to move sheetrock or OSB or countertop. Basically just determine this depth, and then this tells you the size to cut a piece of wood to stick in this hole. We have two products. This is the Pro. This is up to 1 3/4 inch down to 0, holds 300 pounds. This is the Heavy. This is up to 500 pounds, goes out to 2 1/4. The difference is this has Acme threaded wheels on it, which you see on scaffolding for accuracy. It won't slough for you. These are just fine threads because your interior doors don't get much over 200 pounds. So this is meant for much larger commercial applications, and we build units over the top of this. I built units for pivot doors up to a ton. So I'll build them on a 1/4 inch plate, 4 inches wide, whatever the customer asks me for. So we offer both of these, and we offer the clips, installation clips that you see in the video here. You can see them depicted right there. So the clips go on at the hinge and straight across from the hinge. So you get 6 in a bag. You install them on the jamb, and then you draw a level line on the hinge side. He's installing one of the clips. You'll level it up, take care of the floor condition. You basically wheel the door into place, follow the level line with the notches on the clip, open the door and take the door stud off. You're not going to hurt your back, you're not going to hurt the wall or the door. And you're going to do it with one person in half the time.
And they're sold in pairs, obviously.
They're sold in pairs, and the door set pays for itself on the first job. Every time you put a door in after that, it's paying you.
There you go. Love it. Thank you so much.
Gotta be in the south.
How you doing?
Good.
Catch your eye.
You ready to do a demo?
You ready to watch one?
Yeah, we
Yeah, give me a second.
we'll get all these folks up here.
10 minutes? 2 minutes. I was like, what? I'll see you.
Big screws. They all have different code approvals, but they're all pretty strong screws. The big challenge that we have is how do you get it to go faster on the job without compromising quality, without compromising durability, or without compromising strength. And we found a way. It doesn't have anything to do with the drill, it has everything to do with the geometry of the thread. So what we've done here is what we call a dual lead. The dual lead thread allows this screw to drive and to jump down the wood really, really aggressively. But so imagine that every other thread was gone. This would look like a coarse thread drywall. So real big gaps. But with that second one that follows the same pitch all the way up, what it allows it to do is grab and drive down with all of that like coarse aggressiveness, but with the holding power of a regular thing. So it sounds a little nerdy, so let's just watch it because it's seeing is truly believing on this one.
All right. There.
So what you can see is the Power Pro from tip all the way to head drove down. You got the middle competitor that's about 50% of the way down, and the competitor A over there is about 2/3. It's just a couple of inches, I totally get it. But you do that and multiply it by 100 on a job site, this could be the difference between a 1-day job and a 2-day job. And also through this process that we've got, it has less consumption of energy out of the battery. So when it's doing all of this, you have to do less flips of the battery. And deck screws, no big deal. You can drive deck screws all day without burning up a battery. But when you're hogging in steel like that into wood, over and over again, it does put a lot of draw on the battery, so you gotta flip them out.
So it's a solventless acrylic.
Here's our Paint Pro Pack. It's a door hinge pin remover and a nail set. I'm Brian with Spring Tools. This is our door hinge pin remover. Usually you swing a hammer and damage your trim. With our tool, you set the tool under the hinge pin, pull back, drive your hinge pin out. If you have a nail sticking up, you can set our nail set right on the nail, drive it in. Everything's made in the USA, lifetime warranty on all our products. So this is our impact driver. It comes with all the different tips, a socket adapter, regular tip adapter. With our, this produces 5,000 pounds of punch. It's gonna give it that shock to break the threads free. It's also gonna start recoiling the fastener head. You hammer it in there, and
These are a little bit stripped out. We'll switch tips on it. Hammer it in there, and you can see how well it recoins that fastener head to get a stripped out screw. So that's our impact driver. Our stamp ID kits comes in 2 different sizes. We have a 3/16 and a 1/4 inch. You can see the stencil on the side. That's how it'll be displayed to you. We have the 3/16 stamp and the 1/4 inch stamp right there. Nice thing about our tools, you need this much room. You aren't swinging a hammer in at it. You just need you get in pretty tight spaces. Same with our impact driver. Works fantastic on tighter spaces and working on cars and stuff. Springtools.com.
Your tool. You ready? So I'm Luke Gibbs with Fastener, Territories, Tennessee. We're going to donate some collated Cortex to the PAMFest gun. Unplug them. So right now we're taking our collated plugs. They line the grain perfectly, not loose, not folding any plugs around. Nice and quick. And they disappear.
Gone, never to be seen from again.
Made out of the exact board itself, so that way you get the same expansive contraction. Obviously they disappear right before your eyes.
Fantastic. Saves on the back.
Yes, sir.
Saves on time.
100%.
Absolutely. And that attaches to any drill.
So this product right here will come, everything you see, out the battery.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, sir. Comes in a gun case, all the attachments, all the extra tools you need to break this down, make it shorter. On the case comes in DeWalt Makita cordless and a corded block.
Okay.
So it's not a drill attachment.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good to go. Lifetime warranty.
Yes, but I mean it's.
So you're on DeWalt. So y'all are in collaboration with DeWalt and all the other tools.
Yeah, you can't attach this to any other drill. That's a good guess. It's a DeWalt.
Yes, sir.
DeWalt.
Yes.
Love it.
Two biggest pains on joist tape is labor and cost. Well, we just decrease labor and we decrease costs all in one. So it comes in a gallon, covers 450 linear feet. Pull it on with a brush. Get your fine edges. You can get your post. Like he said, you can do the bottoms of your post. You're putting your concrete. You ever go to a deck and you wiggle it around and the footings are all rotten? Well, if you put your post in this deck frame coating, they're not going to rot out, so it's going to increase the life of your deck. Now do your stringers a lot easier than joist tape. As the exposed ends or cut ends, so therefore it's going to increase the life of your stringers. Use a composite or PVC board. They're all 25, 30-year warranty boards.
Right.
You're laying it down on a pressure treated framing with no warranty.
Right.
So if you're not going to use some way to keep the water off the joist, keep it from rotting, just an easier replacement. So
it just makes sense.
Cures in 20 minutes from when you roll it on.
So why use this instead of tape?
Well, one, the cost. So this you're gonna get from your dealer anywhere from $90 to $110. Joist tape for 50 foot of joist tape, depending on what brand you use, $40.
Okay.
For just 50 feet. And then there's the labor. You're gonna peel off the joist tape, peel it on. You gotta get 2-inch, 4-inch. If you have a transition board, it's just your one-stop shop. It's a lot faster, decreased time. That's all we're about. We're all about decreased time and safety. So normally you're walking on a joist, peeling the tape on it, wobbling it. It's unsafe.
That makes sense.
And then all your builders, if you're not, most of the guys that are higher ups, they hire all these crews to build their jobs. Most of the builders aren't paying for the joist tape that are building it. So, there's this much left on the roll, they just toss it. They could have wasted $10, $15 right there.
Awesome. way to go.
So that's what we had references, but it probably a worse material that's coated. But that gives you that look. But it's nice.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
We still love that. Boxing, that was awesome. Like, yeah, but something got hurt weird.